Hello, and welcome to another episode where I play Marvel Champions, the living card game, developed by Fantasy Flight Games. And today we're going to be playing as Thor, Odin's son, in an aggression deck. And we will be taking on the Hood scenario in Standard. And I have 7 encounter sets set off to the side here. And it's the way that the main scheme reads is to choose these at random as we're putting them into the encounter deck. But I'm going to play it a little bit different. I'm going to basically have a encounter set that is more low tier and then work its way up into a cosmic event. So we're going to be starting with the down to earth encounter set that's going to go into the encounter deck first. Then we'll go to the crazy gang, moving into the wrecking crew, and after that will be the Mr. Hyde. Then the Frost Giants. After the Frost Giants, it'll be Armies of Titan, and then finally, if we get that far, we will be going against the Blue Moon encounter set. And hopefully, we don't get that far. We can stop the Hood before he gathers all of his evil compatriots and so on. So first thing we're going to do is take Down to Earth and shuffle it into the encounter deck. Flip that card over. There we go. All right. And then we'll take our deck, shuffle it up. Now we are playing a minion-based and aggression deck. So because Thor likes to be engaged by minions, so he can draw cards and do more damage. So that's our plan, is to get minions out, do damage, draw more cards, and then do big damage to the Hood. The Hood starts at 14 health, and so do we. Our deck is all shuffled. We're going to draw our hand size of 5 and see what we get. Well, first, let's flip over the main scheme here. Oh, this is the wrong one. There we go. All right. So making connections. When revealed, each player must resolve the Hood's foul play ability in player order. This comes into play with 1 threat per player. Put 1 on there. So we're going to resolve the Hood's foul play ability, which says special. Discard the top card of the encounter deck. If that card does not belong to the Hood encounter set, deal it to yourself as a face down encounter card. All right, so we're going to discard the top card, and it is upper hand, which is part of the Hood encounter set. So it just gets discarded. We don't get an extra encounter card. Threat is on there. We have a max of 5 on this scheme. We drew 4 cards, our 5th card. So we have Tigra, Hammer Throw, a Combat Training, a God of Thunder, and a Lion Weight. All right. I think I'm going to keep the Lion Weight, Combat Training, and our God of Thunder. We'll discard Tigra and the Hammer Throw for now. We're trying to build up here. So we'll draw 2 more cards. We drew a Downtime and a Lightning Strike. Okay. So after we do that, we are going to use Odin's Son's worthy action. I may search my deck and discard pile for the Mjolnir upgrade and add it to my hand. Then I shuffle my deck. I'm allowed to do that once per turn. Or, yeah, once per round. Go get the hammer. There is Mjolnir. We shuffle our deck up. All right. So I think I am going to start the game by using our lightning strike to play for our hammer. We will use combat training and lion weight to play our god of thunder. We will flip up, and then we will use the god of thunder to play downtime. After that, I believe I will attack the hood for 3. So, yeah, because our hammer gives us +1 attack and Thor gains the aerial trait. So he has an attack of 2, +1 is 3. So the hood will go from 14 down to 11. And then that'll be the rest of our turn. We'll ready everything up. We will drop to a max hand size of 4. We have a double, another lion weight, a skilled strike, and a battle fury upgrade. All right. So 1 threat is going to go on main scheme. The hood is going to attack for 1. I'm just going to take it. So yeah, 1 plus boost. I reveal this card. So 2 damage to me. Boom. Because it is the hood's pistol, it gives him +1 scheme and +1 attack. So that will come out before he actually does the damage. He won't get any boost icons, but he will get that extra hit. So does 2, and then I get my encounter card, which is Unbridled Ambition. It has a hinder of 2. Forced interrupt. When the villain phase begins, each player must resolve the hood's foul play ability in player order. So this is going to come into play with 4 threat on it. All right. And we should probably get rid of that. Or at least try to. But right now our hand is strictly, it is all attacks. So I think I'm basically just going to hold on to that genius because I don't really need it. And I don't want to waste it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to just attack the hood. I can get rid of his pistol because it has a hero action of spend a mental and a physical resource to discard this card. I could waste the genius to get rid of it and use the skilled strike so that he doesn't hit me hard. So, or I can just do big damage to him, which I think I'm going to do that first. Yeah, I'm just going to do big damage. So I'm going to attack the hood for 3, use my skilled strike for 0. When my hero makes a basic attack, it gets +2 attack for that attack. So Thor is hitting for 2 +1 +2 is 5. So he is going from 11 down to 6. I think what I'm going to do is use Lion Weight to play Battle Fury. Uh, Play under any player's control, max 1 per player. After your hero attacks and defeats a minion, deal 1 damage to my hero and discard Battle Fury. Ready my hero. And that'll be the end of the turn. So yeah, I'm going to hold on to the genius. I'm only going to draw 3 cards, get up to 4. We get a looking for trouble, combat training, and defender of the 9 realms. So yeah, that'll help me out for next turn to get rid of unbridled ambition. All right, so what we're going to do is put 1 on the main scheme. Oh no, I have to resolve this first. So when the villain phase begins, each player must resolve the Hood's foul play ability in player order. So the villain phase has begun. I'm just going to remember to put a thread on there. Do his foul play ability. So we discard the top card of the encounter deck. And if it's a Hood card, it goes to the discard pile. If it's anything else, it goes to us as an encounter card, which is an advance. So it goes to us as an encounter card. So we're going to get an extra encounter. So he's going to flip that this turn. So he's going to attack. I am going to not defend. So he's going to hit for 2 plus 1 is 3. So I take 3. I go down to 9. Then our encounter cards. We get 1 from his foul play and then our initial one. So he's going to scheme for 2 plus 1 is going to pop this. All right. So we go to 2A. When revealed, choose one set-aside modular encounter set. It says at random, but we're going with our initial plan here. Then shuffle it into the encounter deck. Place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme. All right. So we're going to first take our Crazy Gang, set it into the encounter deck, give it a shuffle. All right. Acceleration token on this comes into play with 2. And it has a when revealed ability. Each player must resolve the Hood's foul play ability in player order. So that was from his scheme. So I still could get another encounter card. So we get another encounter card or discard, and it is our common criminal. So we get another encounter card. The one from earlier, we attach to my identity a forced response. After the Hood activates against you, resolve his foul play. Alter ego action, exhaust your identity, and place 2 threat on the main scheme. Discard this card. Okay, so this is on us now. And then we get our common criminal. So a common criminal, engages with us. That triggers Have at Thee. After you engage a minion, draw 2 cards. So I get to draw 2 cards. And the common criminal has Surge. So we get another one. All right, friends and family. While in hero form, increase the resource cost of each event I play by 1. Alter ego action. Discard 1 identity-specific card from your hand. Discard this obligation. So we have an attachment and an obligation on us. And it is now our turn. All right. That was a pretty brutal second turn there. Jeez. Okay. So every event is increased by 1. After he activates against us, we resolve his foul play ability. So I have to exhaust my identity. So I have to flip first, flip over, exhaust my identity, and place 2 threat on the main scheme. Then I can discard his established dominance. All right. I suppose since I'm going to flip over an exhaust and put 2 threat on the main scheme. So it's at 2 right now. Put 2 is 4. I get to discard this. Then I have to discard an identity specific card, which is our only card in hand of Defender of the Nine Realms. We get to discard friends and family. Okay. So the common criminal has an alter ego action, which says spend a physical resource, deal 3 damage to common criminal. If this minion is defeated this way, I can either choose to draw 1 card or remove 3 threat from the main scheme, from a side scheme. Sorry, I read that wrong. Okay. So we're going to use combat training to do 3 threat or 3 damage to the common criminal and remove 3 threat from unbridled ambition. Then what we can do is yeah, we couldn't use that because we had to flip over and we didn't attack them. We're going to pay 2 with our genius and looking for trouble to play Valkyrie. And she's going to thwart unbridled ambition and get rid of it. Yeah. Because that needs to go away. And she takes a consequential damage from that. And all we have in our hand left is Hulk, which we can play next turn to start beating up the hood. So, still have our hammer. Yeah, that'll be that. So we ready up, drop to 5. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. So 2 is going to go on here. So that's 4. So it'll be at 6. The oh no, huh? Yeah, the hood is going to scheme for a minimum of 2, which is going to pop that scheme again. So he's going to scheme for 2 plus 1, so 3 from 6 to 9, which it activates on 8. We go to the next, and we choose one set aside modular encounter set. Shuffle it into the encounter deck. Place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme. Each player must resolve the hood's foul play ability. So, yeah, we're going to go to the Wrecking Crew. Okay. This one is at 10. Gets another acceleration. Comes into play with 3. And what is this? All right, so we have to resolve his foul play. So this gets him dealt to us as an encounter card. Criminal State. We lose the game if this reaches 10. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player must resolve the hood's foul play ability in player order. So the foul play is going to activate every turn now. All right. He schemed. That did that. Got an encounter card. We're going to get another encounter card. So the first one is Loose Ends. Search the encounter deck, discard pile, set aside area, and remove from the game area for a copy of your obligation. Then reveal it during that reveal. If I change to alter ego form, discard 1 random card from your hand. If your obligation was not revealed this way, this card gains Surge. So we're going to go search for our obligation. Right there. give this a shuffle. Discard that. I may flip to alter ego form, choose exhaust Odin's Son, remove Odin's anger from the game, discard Mjolnir from your hand or from play. Uh, I am stunned and discard this obligation. So I think I'm just going to exhaust and remove it from the game. So yeah, I'll exhaust, remove it from the game. I am getting beat up. And our final encounter card is Jester. When revealed, I am confused. He has 5 health. Alright. It is our turn. No, we do not get to because I was in alter ego. So, let's see here. Okay. We're going to flip up. Then what we're going to do is we have no attacks in our hand. That's the problem. We have setups for attacks, but we don't have the actual attacks. So what I'm going to do is use Lion Weight and Exhaust God of Thunder to play Hulk. And I'll use Mean Swing and Moment of Triumph to play another God of Thunder. Because I can't attack because I'm exhausted, I can get rid of Jester with Valkyrie and Hulk. So I'm going to attack Jester for 2. Oops. Where'd that go? 1, 2. Valkyrie's going to take a damage. And then Hulk is going to finish him off. And then Hulk has a forced response. After Hulk attacks, discard the top card of your deck. If that card's printed resource has a physical, I deal 2 damage to an enemy. An energy, deal 1 damage to each character. A mental, I discard the Hulk. Or a wild, I do all of them. So we're going to discard the top card of my deck. And it is 2 energy. So it's 2 damage to all characters. Okay. So that'll be 2 damage to me. I don't think it is. I don't think it per. Yeah, it doesn't say per, so I'm gonna do 1. So 1 damage to me. 1 damage to Valkyrie. That knocks her out. Hulk took a consequential, and he takes a damage from himself, and 1 damage to the Hood. All right. I'll ready up. Drop to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have chase him down, a lightning strike, counterattack, and a hammer throw. That hammer throw should help here. So what we're going to do is first, So first thing we do is put 2 on the main, 3 on the main scheme. Then we resolve the Hood's foul play, which goes to us. He's going to attack. Hulk is going to block. Or, yeah, Hulk is going to block. So 2 plus 1 is 3, knocking the Hulk out. We get 2 encounter cards. Discard and Caught Off Guard. discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards are discarded this way, this card gains Surge. We're going to discard Downtime because we're not using it. Then the next one is Combined Effort. When revealed, each elite minion in play activates against the player it is engaged with. If no minion activating this, this card gains Surge. So we're going to gain another encounter card. All right, Field Recruitment. Choose one set-aside modular encounter set at random, then shuffle it into the encounter deck, resolve the Hood's Foul Play ability, remove this card from the game. So we went from the Wrecking Crew, we're going to do Mr. Hyde. Okay. Those 4 cards. Gonna shuffle it in. Oops. Gonna shuffle this in. And then resolve the Hood's Foul Play ability, which is Tweedledope. All right. I don't think we're going to activate this time, so this gets removed from the game. All right. So we got something we can do here. All right, we can do some damage now. He is at 5 health. We are going to attack the Hood for 2 plus. Do I want to do that or? Okay, yeah. So let me backtrack here for a second. We're going to use both of our God of Thunder to produce 2 energy. We're going to use, not that one, Lightning Strike to play Hammer Throw, deal exhaust Mjolnir, deal 8 damage to an enemy, and return Mjolnir into my hand. So we're going to do 8. We're doing a little overkill here, so we're going to bring him down to 0. He's going to flip over to his second phase, or second stage. He comes into play with 16 health. And when this is revealed, we go to the next encounter. Yep, so we're putting in the Frost Giants now. All right. So after we do that, I am going to use Chase Them Down. After your hero attacks and defeats an enemy, remove 2 threat from the main scheme. So we're going to remove 2 threat because we did defeat the first stage of the villain. So this will go down to 4. Mjolnir is back in our hand. We are going to use counterattack to play Mjolnir and do 3 damage to the Hood. All right. So he went from 16 down to 13. If we can just survive the next turn and draw some damage, we may be able to win. So 3 goes on the main scheme. So it's at 7 now. We have to resolve the Hood's Foul Play ability, which it's Bulldozer, so he's going to be dealt to us in an encounter card. The Hood's going to attack. I think I have to take it. So he's going to attack for 1, 2, 3. So he's going to do 3 damage. And the Frost Giant has a boost ability. If the villain is attacking, attacks deal damage to a character, stun that character. So we are stunned. So we are confused and stunned. I could not do chase them down because that is a Thor ability, and I forgot I was confused. So I have to put 2 more threat back on the main scheme. So that's at 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's at 9. We are 1 away from losing there. All right, cool. So first encounter card is Tweedledoo. If Tweedledoo, when revealed, you are stunned. If you are already stunned, discard an upgrade you control. We're gonna discard. We never drew up to our hand size. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, what do we get here? All right. So discard a upgrade. We're gonna discard Battle Fury. Then Bulldozer comes into play. First, I get to draw 2 cards because Tweedledoo. So sorry, getting a little ahead of myself here. All right. Then Bulldozer comes in. We only get to do this limit once per phase. So Bulldozer comes in with Villainous. When this minion activates, give it a boost card. Bulldozer's attacks gain Overkill. And then we get our actual, which is another Hood's Pistol. So it's basically all down to this turn if I can do enough damage, which I don't believe I can. So let me do this. Hold on. We might be able to do something here. Because we have for Asgard, it's an event, an alter ego action. Search your deck and discard pile for a card with the Asgard trait and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Darn. Yep. So I don't think we can win. I'm going to try. What is he at? He's at 13. So we can do 2 plus 1 is 3. So we can bring him down to 10. Well, right off the bat, he's going to win off of popping the main scheme. So yeah, I don't think we can win. But I'm going to play out what I can do and just hope to see how far I can get. So I'm going to do pay 1 from God of Thunder and use Yarderborn, which is an upgrade. After your hero attacks an enemy, spend a physical resource, deal 2 damage to an enemy. Yeah. So, man, if For Asgard was a hero action, I could probably go get Hammer Throw, deal 8 damage. Yeah, that would be 3. Bring him down to 10. He'd be at 2. It'd be a lot closer. Um, I can thwart. So let me try this. So I'm gonna play Defender of the Nine Realms, hero action thwart. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a discard a minion. Put that minion into play, engage with you. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. I'm gonna discard. It's gonna be Mr. Hyde, and this is a new phase, so I get to draw 2 cards. Okay. Mr. Hyde has a when revealed effect. If Calvin Zabo is engaged with a player, discard Calvin Zabo. Mr. Hyde engages that player. Give Mr. Hyde a tough status card and deal 1 damage to each hero and ally in play. So he is not in play, so I'm not going to do that. So I got to draw 2 cards. I drew his helmet and a mean swing. So that turns Thor's attack into 2 plus 1. and plus 3 is 6. So I get to remove 3 threat from the main scheme. Sorry, I forgot to do that. From Defender of the Nine Realms. So that brings it down to 6. It would go back up to 9, but I have to survive the round. I can use God of Thunder, and let's use for Asgard because we're not going to use it to play Thor's helmet, which increases his hit points by 5, which will bring me back up to 10. Okay, so we're looking better, but we're going to see how strong we are here. I think I'm going to use Asgard to play a counterattack upgrade, and we're going to do some damage finally. So Thor is going to attack for 2 plus 1 is 3. We're going to use Mean Swing, so that's 6. So he's going to go from 13 down to 7. Then we are going to, after a hero attacks an enemy, spend a physical resource and deal 2 damage to that enemy. We're going to use our double strength to do 2 damage, to bring him down to 5. Okay. So what we're then, after that, what we can do is hopefully he does 5 damage to us because he has a base of 3 right here. If he has 2 boost icons here when he attacks, I can discard counterattack and deal 5 damage to him, eliminating him. So let's hope. We're going to ready everything up. Oh no, I was stunned. Yeah. I got ahead of myself and got excited. So we're going to take away that 6 damage that we did initially. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, crap. Because what else did we do for damage here? Yeah, we didn't do anything else because he was at 13. Yeah, we didn't do any damage. He's still at 13. Crap. I got ahead of myself. Sorry, people. But anyway, our stun is cleared. We have, if we can survive a next turn, which I doubt it. Yeesh. Let's see what happens. So, uh, 3 goes on. We have to resolve the Hood's foul play, which is an assault. The Hood is going to attack for a base of 3 plus 3, so 6. We're going to take it. So we're at 4. We're going to discard our counterattack and deal 6 damage back to him, bringing him down to 7. Then the minions are going to attack us. I will take 2 from Tweedledoo, which is 2. Bulldozer is going to attack. I have to defend. So 3 plus he's villainous, so he gets a boost card. So 3 plus 2 is 5. I only defend for 2. Unfortunately, Bulldozer is what knocks me out. And then Mr. Hyde would deal another 3 to us. Unfortunate end, but you know, if that second turn really messed me up, and if I didn't get stunned by that Frost Giant card, I probably would have won. But you know, you win and you lose. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm sorry that I made a few mistakes there, but got there in the end. If you enjoyed the video, please like and possibly subscribe. Leave a comment in the bottom if you think of any other encounter sets or heroes that you would like me to play. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and have a good day.